tell me what's really going on? Drizzy back up in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening? Gone for surgery, but now I'm back again.
My apologies for this video taking forever. I've been a little busy, but with that being said, I'm going to try to answer all of these questions as quickly and as effectively as possible. So as of June 4th, 2012, I will be 4 weeks post-op, and I'm healing quite nicely. I went to Dr. Garamoni in Sunrise, Florida. The cost of the surgery was $5,900. The price of anesthesia, which was $1,300, was actually worked into the price of surgery, so that was nice. It wasn't like a major surprise of how much anesthesia was on top of the cost of surgery. But total, including like flight and hotel and all that stuff, it was probably close to around 5,000. What am I talking about? $9,500 to about $10,000. But this was, it also depends on where you're flying from, or if you're flying, or if you're driving. But the way I went about it was pretty close to $10,000 for the whole entire surgery trip. I also went with my mom too, so it was the cost of myself and my mom. So how am I feeling now in comparison to how I was feeling 4 weeks ago? I'm feeling a lot better. I've never had a surgery before this. I still have all of my wisdom teeth, which I probably shouldn't. And so I don't have any surgery to compare it to, but it was a lot less painful than I thought it would be. It was more so, I wasn't really in pain, I was just kind of sore. It really did feel like I just pulled every muscle in my chest, so it wasn't that bad. It's nothing to worry about. How was the pain? So after the anesthesia, I mean, everybody reacts differently from coming off of anesthesia, but I had a very interesting reaction. I just felt really sick. Like, I felt like I was going to throw up. And so they gave me a bunch of crackers, and it was just really dry, and I was really out of it. So like while I was like eating crackers, I was like, this is really dry, and like crackers just came flying out of my mouth. So I'm sure that was very attractive. And they kept giving me ginger ale, and my mouth just tasted like a hospital, and I never want to drink ginger ale again. And so I just felt really nauseous. I was really out of it. The way I deal with pain is I just fall asleep. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. And I only honestly got nervous or like scared for like 30 seconds before I went in. It was when I was actually changing into the gown. And one of my friends I've made on this trip, she brought up a very good point. And the night before, she said, if it wasn't meant to happen, you wouldn't have made it this far. And that's what kept me calm going into surgery. And I was very at peace. I knew this is what I had wanted for a long, long, long time. I knew exactly what I had to do to get there, and so I was very at peace when I went in. So there will be scars. They're giant incision lines. I'll show you in a bit. Let me get through the questions, and then I'll take my shirt off. But, I mean, I went with the double incision just because keyhole usually, I mean, you do it once, but then you usually have to go in for revisions. And so I just wanted to get done in one fell swoop. I'm nowhere near Florida, so that would be a whole nother trip. I also chose Dr. Garamoni because, honestly, he has the whole entire surgery down to a science, and I know he doesn't like hearing this, but he does have an artistic eye for this surgery. Other people can do the same surgery and kind of like, I mean, get the job done, but he, in my opinion, like has a very skilled eye for this surgery, and he's done so many that he's very experienced as well. So another question was, would the results be different if I didn't take testosterone, or do I know of people who have gotten the same surgery without taking testosterone? And the answer to that is yes, I do know people, and sometimes the results would be different, sometimes it wouldn't be, you just never know. Everybody is unique, and everybody's path for transitioning is unique. So I personally decided that I wanted to be on testosterone before I got this surgery done because I just knew that I had a very feminine body before, very curvy. I still kind of do, which some guys are just curvy, so that's fine. But I wanted to kind of like get the whole weight situation under control and and when they go in and do the surgery, he reconnects the skin uh, to the pec muscle line, and so I wanted to kind of work out and make sure that I had as much pec muscle as possible. So, because I mean, eventually, once you get enough pec muscle, then you don't really see the scars. On top of that, eventually the scars will fade out. They're a little darker now. They will fade eventually. So, with that being said, I will go ahead and just show you what these scars look like. They're not anywhere near as bad. I mean, I have some pec muscle. So when this was healing, I can't really can't really feel anything like right in here. I can't really feel much on top of the skin. I know that something is there and something is touching it. When I was putting Band-Aids on and everything, and I still do put Band-Aids on every now and then, because I can tell there's like some stitches and staples or whatever junk that is in there is still dissolving, and so you just have to put a little Neosporin and a Band-Aid on that. But whenever I would put that on there, I obviously would have to take the Band-Aid off, and the skin around where the Band-Aid was sticking to was just getting very, very raw. It was unpleasant, but worth it. I'm also I'm planning about doing a video with my mom and grandma and like their experiences with the whole transition thing, including testosterone and surgery, etc., etc. So if you have any of those questions, go ahead and send them my way. I think it would be really nice for other parents to kind of see how my parents kind of went through the whole situation and handling that change. I understand that not many people have as understanding of parents that I do, and I recognize that privilege, and that's why I want to use it to help others. So with that being said, some questions that you would have that you would ask a parent of a trans child. I guess I'm not a child anymore, but trans kid, grown adult. I don't know. Send those questions, and expect more videos. All right, bye.